welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to be working with DRSONO again. I've done a couple, including their curvilinear probe, their Tri-Scan Max, and I'm super excited to be showing you their linear probe today. So it's going to be a little bit of an unboxing as well as a demo again on my husband so that you can see how it works in real time.
The probe we're going to be talking about today is DRSONO's linear probe. This probe is an advanced portable device specially suited for scanning more superficial structures such as skin, superficial veins, and shallow anatomical structures. The Linear Pro acts as an amazing tool for guiding procedures while ensuring a more successful puncture rate and minimizing vascular wall damage. This is perfect for procedures like arteriovenous fistula punctures in the arm, guiding cosmetic filler injections in the face, and much more.
So let's start with the unboxing. This probe comes with, again, their really awesome hardcover case, which helps protect it while it's in transit and being shipped to you, or while you're moving it around from facility to your car. When we open up the case, the first thing that you see obviously is going to be the probe, and they have this really cool stand that comes with a little holder so that you can rest your phone or your tablet or whatever you're using to see your images on while you're working. The next thing you're going to see is the wall plug for the charger, which is super simple. It's like any cell phone charger. And then they also have a couple of cool accessories. When you unzip the top part of the packaging, you're gonna see a little wristlet that you can tie around your probe just to make sure that it doesn't fall and it's secure while you're using it. Next, you're gonna see the charging cord, which is just a regular wall plug, and it works like you would think. You just plug one end into the wall outlet and then the other into the probe, and it immediately starts charging. And then the next thing is going to be this probe. So we have the Linear probe today. This is going to be perfect for scanning small parts, vascular, MSK, of course, like thyroid, breast, and scrotum, which is a part of small parts. And I'm going to show you all that in a little demo later on. The little button that you see on top of the probe is what we're going to use to pause or freeze our images, as well as turn the probe on and off. Lastly, in the top of our case, we're going to have the instructional booklet that's going to show you how to use your probe, all of its different functions, and then how to troubleshoot if you have any issues. Okay, so that is everything that comes in our unboxing. Now I want to show you guys a little more close-up of this probe, how it works, and how you can connect it. So this is an affordable and portable ultrasound probe. This one, like I mentioned, is the Linear probe. And just so you know, it is compatible with Android, Windows, and all iOS devices, so that can be used on like your cell phone or any tablet that you have. To use this probe, you're going to need to download the wireless USG app on whatever device you're going to be looking at your images on. That's how you're going to connect the probe and everything that you're seeing while you're scanning to your screen. So after you've downloaded that app, which is free in the App Store, we're going to go to our probe and use this button to turn it on. So now that I've turned this probe on, you can see here that it's blinking, and this is what lets us know that it is ready for our wireless connection to whatever device we're using. Next thing you're going to do is look at the bottom of your probe on the back. So this is the front face here. Turn it around. You're going to use these numbers down here to identify your internet, and that's what you're going to go looking for in your Wi-Fi settings, and this is basically the router that you're going to be connecting to. When you see the internet that matches this, it also is going to be used as your password. So as you can see, what I'm looking for here ends in 002. I'm going to go on my phone because that's what I'm going to be using to scan. Go to my Wi-Fi, and we can see right here, this is what I'm looking to connect to. It ends in 002. So that's going to ask me for my password, and like I said, I'm just going to be using exactly what's on the back here as my password. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go and open up my wireless USG app. This is what it looks like. Here's my probe, and you can see it's connected. I'm hitting freeze and unfreeze. So we are all connected and ready to start scanning.
Firstly, I want to start off by scanning my brachial artery. That's going to be in my upper arm here. So I just want to show you what that looks like in transverse. And now I'm turning to show you what that looks like in long. I'm just sort of compressing here so that we can tell if we're on a vein or an artery. You can see how good the quality is of this superficial imaging right here. I just decreased my depth so that we could kind of get a better look at that vessel. You can see the walls really, really clearly. You can see the inside of the lumen, and I'm going back and forth between the artery and the vein to show you how easy it is to maneuver the probe. And then now we are back in transverse. And I'm just going to do a little sweep going all the way down my arm to show you how easy it is to follow that vessel and how good the quality of this probe is for these superficial structures. Here now I have just the brachial artery again in long, and I am just going all the way up from the bottom back to more superiorly on my arm. And I want to show you as well what this looks like with color Doppler on. So here you can see the vessel. It's lighting up beautifully. It's picking up that flow, and I'm going back and forth again between the artery and the vein. Next, I want to show you what this is going to look like on some breast tissue. This is just superior to the breast, sort of in the axillary area. This is where you would see, certain lymph nodes that you're looking for. And this is just such a beautiful sweep through this area. You can see how good the quality is and how helpful this could be if you were trying to biopsy anything in this area, or if you were doing some sort of guided filler in your face. It's just such a beautiful imaging for superficial structures. So again, this is right on the axillary line, and look at how beautiful that sweep is.
Lastly, I'm going to show you a little bit of thyroid and his carotid area, just so that you can see how this looks on small parts. Let's change our depth so we can see more of his thyroid. Changing my dynamic range just so that we can have a little more contrast. And here we have his right thyroid. I'm sweeping superior to inferior in transverse. And then here at the mid-level, we can also see the isthmus, which is like the bridge that connects the right and the left. And if I move more medially, now we're at the isthmus. We can scan superiorly and inferiorly on that. And then we're going to go to his left thyroid. We can see his jugular vein and his carotid artery as landmarks on the side there. We're going to again sweep superiorly and all the way inferior. Okay, so I decreased our depth so we could focus on his left lobe, and I made our color box as big as I could, which I just did with my fingers. Here, I'll show you. In and out, just kind of touch screen it. And then I put some color on so that we can see the flow and the vascularity going into his thyroid. And then I increased the gain as well. So now if we go over to his left carotid and jugular, again, we can see that the jugular collapses much easier when I put any pressure on it. And then we're going to go long on our carotid. And that's beautiful. Let's put some color on there. Steer our box. There we go. Freeze, and we can take that image. We can hit play to watch back the clip that we took. And this is us just watching it back. I'm not doing this part live. There we go. Unfreeze. And then let's pulse wave our carotid. We're going to steer and change our angle so that we're as parallel as we can be. Change our gate, sample gate size. And then let's play with our scale a little bit so we can see our waveform. And there we go. Freeze. So that concludes the demo portion of this video. I hope you thought it was super cool getting to see what this probe can do. Okay, you guys, so that concludes our unboxing and demo today of this awesome probe, the Linear Pro Probe. I'm gonna have all of the information for all the different probes and the DRSONO website in my description box below, so make sure you go check it out there. And what I want to know in the comments is what your thoughts are. How would you use these portable probes? What is your role in the sonography world? And how awesome is it that we have products like this available now, that we can start our own businesses or use them for private facilities, especially when you know how expensive and sort of unattainable regular probes can be that we use in the hospital setting. So comment down below what you think, and thank you again for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.